Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. I heart Aries. Oh, there's something I wanted to do here. Some of you, let me put the Patreon, and I put the Patreon, oh goodness, where is it? One second, guys. I want to make sure I put the Patreon link here. Here we have it. Hello, everyone. Hello. Let me put this in here. I wanted to come on earlier and have coffee with you guys, but the Black woman urge to clean this morning on New Year's Eve came over. Maybe it's a Latino thing too. I don't know about y'all. I called my cousin. I'm like, what you doing? She was like, cleaning. I was like, I'm cleaning too. So I was like, I just got to doing my New Year's Eve cleaning, and especially because I'm doing a ritual today for the New Year's. So I want the house clean and saged, Palo Santo, and I'm also doing a lot of energy work right now. So I have to make sure I keep myself cleansed as well. I just wanted to know, what are some of you guys' New Year's traditions or New Year? People say New Year tradition. If you guys have any, I have a video uploading right now, so I'm just chit-chatting with you guys until I get it uploaded. Also on the video, I asked that if you have any type of like music app or anything, go to your music app. Like if you have Patreon, if you have Spotify, if you have Apple Music, if you have YouTube Music, and go to your like library, wherever you have like the most songs, and then ask the universe, ask God, whatever, and say, what is the theme of 2026 for me? And then hit shuffle. Let me know in the comment section what song you get. Okay, let me know in the comment section what song you get. I also said it on the video that's uploading as well. So leave me a comment and tell me what is the theme of your 2026. I said it on the video, so I'm not going to say it again. You guys have to go watch the video. I usually set intentions and sage the house. That's what I'm doing right now as well, to stress less about small things and to declutter. Well, do we have a plan of action for that? Because we could say that we want to stress less, but if we don't have a plan for that, then, that's the key about intentions and everything, is that if we don't have a plan for the things that we're wanting to do or to bring in, you understand? It's just, we're leaving it up to chance. So Yvonne, what are you going to do when somebody stresses you out? That's the question. Are we hanging up in their face? Are we blocking them? What are we doing? Are we getting a stress ball? Are we going to put our feet in the grass in the backyard? What are you doing? This is mine, Crowned by Sheikah. I've never heard of that. I don't think I've heard of that. Let me add that to my playlist so I can go listen to it after. What's it about? What's the song about? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I do know her, but I don't think I've ever listened to her music. I follow her on Instagram. What's the song that Crown? I can't play it because YouTube is, ugh. I'm gonna add it to, save it to my library. Work on me more and less on others. Oh my gosh. Isn't that crazy? That is the theme of the reading that is coming up next. I just did a random reading, and that's pretty much the theme of what's coming up. So there you are. You're right in alignment, Yvonne, right there. My New Year, let go, no regrets for me. That is beautiful. What are you guys'? Oh, so on the Patreon, anybody else share with me? On the Patreon, I think I mentioned it on the video yesterday, but I finally got around to doing the video on the missing. Every time I'm about to talk about this, I get emotional. You know how when you hear, like, you feel like the tears right behind your eyes, like, oof, instantly. I don't know why. Obviously it's a heavy situation, but every time I talk about it, I'm about to get emotional. When I did a reading about the bodies that are being discovered in the bayous in Houston, and I said it on the video yesterday, if you guys do anything for me, go watch that video for me. It's an hour and 20 minutes. It's on Patreon. It's free. You don't have to join to watch it. But I can't post it to YouTube because I just was very graphic. I was very graphic, and I said a lot of trigger words. So I did post it to my new channel, but it's unlisted, and so the link is there. Is anybody from Houston? If you guys have any background information on that as well, Ghosts by Eats. Everything was my theme. I don't know what that is either.
Hello everyone.
That's my video.
Welcome to the channel.
It's done. Okay, let me see. Ghosts by Eats. Houston's Karma. What do you know about it? Somebody pointed out to me on my post yesterday that there was actually a reader, and I didn't follow her, but I went to her page and I kind of read about the article about her. But there was a tarot reader who was one of the people who was found in the bayou as well. And from what I've learned and researched is that she was living in a hotel or a motel that was close to the bayou. What gave me the chills when I was reading the article about her, they said that her body was found right underneath a bridge. And in the video, if you watch the video, I point that out. What card was that? I can't even remember what card it was. I think it was the 5 of Cups. I point that out in the video because I'm like, I don't know why this bridge is like staring out at me. And then it's like, it just shows you how synchronicity is, because it was only 2 people who commented on the post. And one of the people pointed out that it was her. I went to her page and I saw that, and she was found under the bridge. And I just like, it was so eerie. But I feel that, I don't think it takes a rocket science to know that they're lying to us, like bold-faced, blatantly lying to us about what it is and it being a serial killer. But it's the who. It's the who is the reason why they're lying. And I just urge everybody, especially people around in Houston, to make noise. And just obviously, it's like if I can't even get my words out. If officials are lying to you, we've always just taken it as it is. But I think we're in the day and age now that we don't have to do that anymore. Like, we collectively do not have to do that anymore. And actually, it's an obligation that we have to stop accepting what these quote unquote officials are telling us as truth. It's like, we're just too intelligent now. We're past that. Let's see here. I haven't read the articles, Bodies, Cars, Everything Has Been Found Inside of This Bayou for 4 years. Yes, I've actually saw that. It's been since 2017. Since 2017, there's been over 200 bodies. And I do know, like, it's a dumping ground. We have that over here in New Orleans as well. But over 200 bodies have been found since 2017. And that's just the article that I'm reading. I'm sure it's probably gone over, forever. In New Orleans, we have the high rise, and that's kind of probably our equivalent to that. And people back there are always dumping bodies, dumping parts, car parts, all of that. So I can imagine it's probably been going on for a long time. My song was Someday by Mariah Carey. Hey, at least she's an Aries. Hey, Chelsea. Hey, who's an Aries? Oh, Mariah Carey's an Aries. Yes, she is. Hold on. Sisters are texting me. Let's see what else y'all are saying. Somebody cussed me out. It's crazy. I'm gonna take a deep breath, take it with a grain of salt, and then ask some questions because I'm Aries. Ooh, you're better than me on that one. Yeah, I'm sure it has been going on since the 90s. I'm sure it's been going on probably before that. But I think what it is now is that I think what it is now is that things are just coming to light. Like I agree with you. Like, this has probably been going on for a long time, but we are literally in this age of Aquarius where a lot of things that have been going on for a long time are now coming to light. Look at the whole, what's his name? I was going to say Kevin Hart. Why was I supposed to say Kevin Hart? Cat Williams. Look at the industry. Look at all of these things that we know have been going on for years and years and years, but we're in an era now where things are literally coming to the forefront. And so I feel like, that like we have an obligation kind of to look at that truth. I'm and 85 baby, it's been happening to me. It only brings it to light if the families persist. Yeah. Well, recently it's I know the biggest how it came to my attention was the college girl, the young lady who was in college and a university over there. And I don't know if she was at a party or she was at the gas station. They reported on the news. I don't know which one it is. I keep hearing different things. But I think what the news and the officials are trying to write it off is that they're all homeless people or druggies or people that are down on their luck and all of that, which is simply not true. Like I went through a lot of the list, and that's something that I got to post today because I said in the video I was going to read off a list of the victims and some of their stories, and I forgot just from channeling. But I was going through the list of the victims, and yeah, some of them were down on their luck, but a lot of them, it wasn't a case of homelessness or it wasn't a case of just forgotten people. They were, like you're saying, it is actually people with families and things of that nature. But the officials are trying to say, oh, it's just people who are offing themselves and this, and that's just not the case. So I don't know. I just feel so heavy in my spirit. Like if you guys are around there, if you want to advocate for anything, I mean, there's so much to advocate for right now in this world, but I think that's a beast, a machine. I don't know the word I want to use for it. I don't think it's from what I got from the energy, is not like it's going to stop, right? And it's not going to stop until that person is stopped. And I do believe that they will be stopped, but not in the way that we think. It's not going to be like, oh, the police say, oh, we caught them or we caught somebody. I think they might give us like a false narrative. Obviously, they're already giving us a false narrative. But this whole it's not connected is not going to fly in 2026. I just feel strongly that the energy is about to shift, and the whole it's already not flying all. There's already a bunch of creators making videos about, obviously it's serial killer or something. But what I'm saying is I feel like it's going to be an uptick of we need the truth. I'm demanding the truth from the public. And I feel like the officials are going to give some sort of answer. And I think the answer that they're going to give is going to be fake. So whatever they say to us or whatever they put in our face is going to be to kind of appease us because they're protecting something. I feel like in my heart, they know who and what is going on. So this had nothing to do with the flood that happened earlier this year. I did see two men who were killed by the flood. That, I don't know. I mean, I don't feel like that's connected to the other bodies, but I did see that when I was researching, I did see that where they were swept away. But I don't think all of them, obviously not all of them, because it's been going on for a while. Be aware more than anything. If you don't want to put yourself out there and try to be a vigilante, just be aware of your own surroundings, especially if you live out there. Another thing that I kind of picked up on is that it's not just happening at the bayous. I think some of them are just literally going there to dump them, like wherever the crimes and the murders are being committed. Some of them are being brought there. So yeah. Yeah, there's still some unidentified bodies. There's still some unidentified people. Hey, Gabby. Hello. Hey, we're talking about the bodies that are being found in Houston. I did a reading on them at Patreon. It's free and it's posted. Did I pin it here? It's in the comment section. But I pin it. Let me pin it right there. I literally, when I got to the part where I started talking about the victims and the type of victims that are being targeted, I literally tears started to well up in my eye because it's I think at first it might have started a sexual thing, but the lust is not a sexual thing. It's more of a unaliving thing. Like there's somebody who's lusting in that way. I can't say too much more on the channel because I want to be flagged, but that, and it's preying on vulnerable people on a frequency level. It's been happening for years here in Austin and Lady Bird Lake. Yeah, I mentioned it connected to another part, like whoever is doing this is moving from place to place. I didn't realize this was still happening in Houston. Yeah, from what I've seen, there was 3 more bodies found right before Christmas. And so I don't know if they're being low key about it. I don't know if they're putting on the news, but that's the last thing I've seen. And I think there was 34. I saw one account for 34 and one for 40 for the year 2025. So, anyways, hopefully 2026 brings in some fresh energy. And I just ask you guys to be careful if you guys are going to be out. I'm going to be in my pajamas at home until Friday because New Year's is cool, but we got Mardi Gras around the corner, and that's what I'm waiting for. And I just kind of want to, yeah, I'm just definitely gonna stay in the house for New Year's Eve, New Year's, because I'll never forget last year. I think I told you guys I was supposed to be going out. My cousins came. They're actually on the way back. One of my cousins, his girlfriend's family lives in, no, not Houston. They're in Fort Worth, but they always stop at my house on the way back to Georgia. And so they're doing the same thing this year. And I'll never forget, they gave me a freaking edible. I don't take edibles, not my thing. If I smoke or puff, that's one thing, but I'm not an edible girl. Okay. And they gave me a little teeny tiny bit because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna relax and go out with you guys later. And I had a little piece and I was like, I don't know how this works, but I don't feel anything. So let me take another little piece. And you know the story of that. When somebody says, I don't feel anything, let me take a little bit more. So yeah, eventually I started feeling something. And I was supposed to go out with them New Year's Eve. And I got up to leave my house around 9 o'clock to go out to Bourbon Street. And I ended up slipping down my stairs. I have a porch, I have high stairs here because it floods here. And I just, my foot literally went, and I went back. I'm so glad I was able to catch myself because I probably would have broke my back. But I landed on my tailbone and I was like, yep, nope, not for me. No, not going out now. I went and got back in the bed and I slept. And I literally woke up to 3 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning. My news app started going off, like the Bourbon Street one. And I saw that there was that tea attack on Bourbon Street. And I was like, wow. I was like, I feel like that slip and fall for me was literally divine, like put my ass right back in the house because I would have been in the midst of that. So always got to thank God for intervening, even if it was a silly slip. But I'm like, I'm going to stay in the house this year for New Year's because, yeah. No, I didn't realize this was still happening. Oh, yeah. All right. But I am about to run. The video is about to post right now. I'll talk to you guys later. If you're interested in anything, you can email me and I will get back to you. All right. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.